Welcome back, Class 66 introduction. I've had to turn this one right down because this bird on here, she just doesn't shut up. So she's pretty much on it all the time with the instructions. But yes, welcome back. Thought I'd upload this video. Why not? Class 66, quite modern stuff really, I suppose. Loads of power, loads of power. I only get a bronze on this, so I was very disappointed. Yeah, very claustrophobic, that bit, the way you walk in. Quite why the cab door was not actually straight into the cab, I don't know. I really don't know. Um, Was the Class 66 made by General Motors? That's the question. Because I remember years ago watching an episode of Model Rail magazine. If you cast your mind back, if you like your model trains, I used to love it because Model Rail magazine would come with first of all, with an actual VHS video, if you believe it or not. Then it was obviously DVD. Um, I remember watching a little segment about these engines being delivered, and I think they came from Canada. Might be completely wrong. I take it they're quite similar to the 59s, Class 59s. Maybe they are, I don't know. But yeah, yeah. So we're going to run through the basics. Every single engine you do the same. Combining video games and trains is just perfection for me, it really is. And I really want to get back into model railways. I really want to do that. Double O gauge. It's got to be double O gauge all day. I think my eyesight now is too bad really to entertain N gauge, to be honest with you. As much as I'd love N gauge, because things have come along so much really. So yeah, yeah. Problem is, I've got so many things on the go like that, so many indulgences. Especially now we've got lockdown. I want to build like a permanent Scalextric layout as well. That's something that I've got going on. Really getting back into Scalextrics, but as for the model railway, that's going to be more complicated. And me and the missus, we are going to move house again. When that's going to be, I don't know, but in the next few years, and it'll probably be our last move. So I want to get a nice place that's a bit more manageable than we've got at the moment. So yeah, I think you'd be probably mad now to commit to a risky move with the way the economy is and everything else. So, but yeah, yeah, the model railway situation has really come a long way. As I mean, my dad, he was into model railways, and always been a hobby. It's always been a hobby, and just trying to think of now the Class 59s. I think I had three of those. I think I had the ARC one, which was like a kind of a weird dark brown and an off yellow or off green colour. Was it Amy Roadstone Company? Is that what it stood for? And I had a really like massive rake of like wagons to go with that. I did quite a good job there, weathered everything, and it looked the part. It really did. These were made by Lima, these 59s. I understand now that Hornby own Lima. Been out of the hobby for so long, I'm trying to get back into it. Oh, off we go here. I think I get a bronze because I'm so bloody slow doing this, and also I think I'm way off target as well, to be honest with you. Don't know why it ended up so bad. But yeah, going back to those Lima 59s, what else did I have? I had my pride and joy, and I really liked the livery. That would have been a National Power 59. It was a real nice, quite shocking blue with the logo on it. And I think those National Power 59s were the first privately owned engines in this country. Again, I'm just, you know, digging around, got the shovel out, digging around in the back of my brain box, trying to remember this stuff. So yeah, and I saw one the other day. I just saw one online. A Mint 59 by Lima. I know things have come along since then, but I'd like to just get that back. I think it was £40, and that's okay. So yeah. The last time I was seriously into the hobby was when Hornby went over to China. They had that big move, and they really upped their game with the quality of their locos. And I remember, because obviously you had companies like Bachmann coming into the double O gauge scene. Who's the other one? Hellion, that was another company. And I bought quite a few locos back then. I got the Hellion Western, but what I was really impressed with was the Hornby Class 50. What a fantastic model. Fantastic detail. Even the roof fans worked. I always remember that the roof fans worked, and I think the slats on the grills on the side, you could move those and stuff. Oh God, here come the Rozzers. Somebody's stolen a Class 66. But what made that new generation of locos from Hornby was I take it they must have had massive like flywheels in there. So you know, you get perfect slow running, and even a minor break in the track wouldn't really cause you any issues when you consider that you had pickup throughout the actual loco itself, and plus the loco had that momentum. Although somebody in work the other day that's really got back into the hobby, he was telling me there's this new thing. Can't think of what it's called now, but I think it's like a large capacitor. So if there is a momentary break in the current, then obviously that capacitor would discharge. I think that's how it works. So there'd be no actual break. That sounds like a really good idea. Whether they can do them sort of kits for older locos, that would be interesting. Yeah, I've really got to do my research. Really got to get back into it. So yeah, we're going too slow here. We really are going too slow. Trying to think of the other locos that I had. Oh, the Class 55 Deltic by Bachmann, that was nice. 08 Shunter, that was fantastic quality as well. But it really is an expensive hobby. It really is expensive. Some of the prices are shocking. I'm not really interested in DCC. Not really interested in going digital or having things like sound units and all that. It's not really something that I'm that concerned about. The issue of the sound, I've never really liked it because the sound is often it's so like tinny. Obviously, it's such a small speaker, if you like. I can't explain it. There's no scale to the sound. I can't quite explain it. That's probably why it doesn't sit quite right with me. So here we are, way off target. The braking system is weird in this, but that is no justification for that appalling performance. Really is bad. Terrible. So that's the accuracy gone down the Kermit for sure. Come on. There you go. Terrible. I'm going to revisit that and try and get a gold. But you guys take care of yourselves. I'll keep you updated on the model railway and the Scalextric layout. Bye bye.
Why have you got a big pot of wheat in your garden?